Everything that the natural light touches turns to gold. Light is my favorite ingredient. My camera is the medium to capture the magic. Every time I pick up the camera, my aim is to capture the moment as it is. The wish to make it as close to life defines my endeavor. I'm Tejas Soni, Canon EOS Maestro. I strive to uncover the hidden gems in each picture I capture. I observe how delicately the first beam of morning sun casts a magical spell on the flower and how it starts to dance as if the sunlight is flirting with it. I tend to defy my comfort zone. Runtime experiments in field are my special area of interest. I like to challenge myself shot after shot to get a perfect frame. A strong tool to support and capture my imagination is a crucial and potent weapon. When I shoot in the wild, I have to deal with the suddenness of changing drama or changing scene. On the spur of the moment, things change. There is nothing predefined and the need of the hour is to improvise. I need a hardware that enhances me and matches the dynamics of my situations. With all these as a baseline, it is the time to test my new camera Canon EOS R6. Let's find out if it can capture what I feel and express it in the way I do. My journey of photography started with Canon EOS 450D in 2007. And now I'm holding the most advanced camera of this time, Canon EOS R6. I guess I have come a long way, and Canon has always been my companion throughout this journey. It has been raining since last 3 days. Not a good time for the wildlife photographers. Mammals and birds in this light are a sheer joy to see. The challenge is to capture near perfect frames, to capture life and immortalize it. To experiment with the subject, one needs to push the boundaries and create new ways to give a fresh touch to the pictures. But as I said, for me it is perfect time to test my Canon EOS R6. The light is so challenging because the hues that it paints are so unique. I never imagined increasing my ISO up to 1600 or 3200 to maintain the shutter speed, to shoot birds in flight or to freeze some lovely moments of mammals. It is so surprising how the quality and detail is maintained in the picture with such an ease. Well, it is a big leap from my crop sensor to full frame mirrorless camera. This is surely going to be a great upgrade for an enthusiastic wildlife photographer. The EOS R6 camera challenges me to be better. It seems to jibe at me and tell me, did you get the best? Compared to its contemporaries, Canon is way ahead in technology. Well, the more important part is it is very user-friendly. Canon has been more mindful of hitting the right buttons when it comes to user experience. For example, I use the index, the thumb and the middle finger to switch between multiple modes, ISO settings and shutter speed. It makes my experiments very easy and leave me in command to compose the right kind of frame. This playing with just the 3 fingers has made me mindfully focus on the picture quality rather than getting involved in the hardware. The weight of the camera body is so light and the grip is perfectly placed. I held it for almost whole day and no pain. For a wildlife photographer, it is most necessary to have a gear that he can carry anywhere without any trouble. The most amazing part of this camera is the capability to focus. You just need to find your subject and worry about your composition. Leave the rest to Canon EOS R6. The revolutionary focusing system really helped me to continuously focus on birds in motion and flight of small insects. I really wanted to shoot slow motion videos of birds but without using tripod. I love to shoot the poetry in motion. The new 5-axis in-body stabilization is so stunning that I can shoot small clips of birds by just holding camera in hands and panning it. With big lens, the slow motion was a dream that is now fulfilled. The buttons and the multi-controller allow faster and better control over frame selection. With little practice, the camera becomes an extension of you and playing with the settings becomes second nature. In the past, one had to move the eyes from the viewfinder to find the optimal balance between the ISO and the shutter setting. With the handy ISO dial, now the focus on the frame is not secondary. Without leaving the subject in sight, I now am able to optimize the ISO and the shutter speed at the same time, and it's so wonderful. This is a super feature. Here my subject, insect or bird or animal's eye, is in constant focus and I just wait for the moment. This takes the pressure away from keeping the click switch half pressed and then capturing it. The camera captures the eye and keeps a constant focus. There are few more killer features that you should know about. The Canon EOS R6 can focus anything that is in your viewfinder. This opens up a plethora of options for you. The ISO in the image can be pushed to the limit. Switching to the electronic shutter acts as a force multiplier. For an individual out there who is connoisseur of moments frozen in time, I recommend Canon EOS R6. I think now I know the real meaning of what the Zen master has to say. The effortless effort.